Hello guys and welcome to the video. Today's build, guys, is for the Necromancer class for Season 17 patch 265. This is LoN Thorns, okay, a Thorns build. All the damage comes from the enemies hitting your skeletons and they basically die. And the results can be absolutely amazing. Okay guys, as I said, this build is only for Season 17 because basically the seasonal buff is Legacy of Nightmares, which is this green ring set here. So every ancient item we have on our character gives us 750 damage bonus and 4% damage reduction. Okay, you cannot add any other sets to this. It's just one passive set on your character. So we get to add an extra 2 rings to this build and make it even more OP. This build is very, very good for GR solo push. Not really that good though for Torment sort of thing. It is a GR solo push build. Okay guys, so as I said earlier, it's actually a Thorns build, which is really, really strange. So Thorns is kind of a strange thing. It works really good on Necro. It's the first time I've ever played this build properly, and I absolutely love it. If you're looking for a pet build where your character is super tanky, you know, like really hard to kill, you will love this. And the mechanics and all that is just fantastic. But in a nutshell, you want Thorns damage on all your gear. Okay, we'll go for a full load over the gear in just a moment. But you want Thorns on everything if possible, okay? On all your gear. And right now I'm running 194,000 Thorns right now. Okay, so basically what that does is basically when an enemy attacks you or your skeletons, it's only for your skeletons, they will take Thorns damage back, and we can make the damage go through the roof the way this build works. So basically that's how you're killing enemies, is when enemies are attacking your skeletons and they're dying from actually doing damage to them, okay? It reflects back to them and just wrecks them. One of the best rift guardians you can have in this build is Blighter. When Blighter puts his hand into the ground and he does that little tickler bloody thing, he will pretty much one-shot himself, okay? It's absolutely amazing. It's really, really fun, but it's a very intricate way of playing the game, and it's interesting because you've got to do positioning with your character, because obviously you want minions to, you want demons to attack your skeletons, so you got to place your character next to your skeletons while they're fighting, and try to get effects to blast them, like elite fixes, things like that. So it's a very, very interesting way of playing the game, man. Okay, so let's go through the gear, then we can talk about tactics while we're doing the rift. Okay guys, you want to use Tragul's Corroded Fang. This gives you an extra 200% damage increase to 2 curse enemies. Okay, so we've already got these curses here. So as soon as we curse the enemies here, we're getting that extra 200% damage straight away. And make sure you put a yellow gem, a topaz, in your weapon, because it gives us form damage. Yes, we don't actually have to use emerald anymore. So on this particular build, you want to use a topaz for the extra 38,000 forms damage. Nice. For boots, guys, go for illusionary boots. You've got complete freedom of movement. Like I said earlier, we're looking to position our Necromancer in the right spot, so certain affixes go off, like frozen, thunderstorm, things like that. That will kill the elite target back very, very quickly. Okay. For legs, you can use Swampland Waders, which drop off the Witch Doctor. You want physical in this build, but to be honest, best in slot here would actually be Hexing Pants. Okay, I don't currently have a decent rolled Hexing Pants, but Hexing Pants would be better here because it gives you 25% additional damage flat out while you're moving. But you can use Swampland Waders, and basically I'm just using these because I just don't have the Hexing Pants, but you can use these will be absolutely fine. Cool, for our fan guys, you've got to use the Bone Ringer. Okay, you've got to use the Bone Ringer. The damage bonus of Command Skeletons increases by up to 30% per second while they are spent attacking the same target. Now what this happens is, while they're attacking that one target, the damage is going up and up and up on that one target, but also it raises the damage of the Thorns as well. Okay, because there's a mechanic in this build where the Thorn damage goes up as well with Bone Ringer, and that's where you get the biggest results, because I've seen plenty of elites hit my giant golem here and barely do any damage back. Because of the scalability of the Bone Ringer, as soon as they hit back, it's going to wreck. You want to attack that one elite, preferably a Yo elite, and just leave the skeletons attacking all the time. Don't break by recommanding skeletons on this button here. Leave them on that target. You know it's active because there's be a yellow border around a command skeletons, okay? Then after that, you want to position your character to make certain affixes hit your character to hit the skeletons to kill the target, okay? It's pretty cool. I know it sounds weird, man, but it's very, very fun to play. It's very, very cool. For in guys, we're using Crispin Centers, 300% damage increasement, okay, as well. The first gem you want to use is Molten Wildebeest Gizzard. This gives us the life regen in this build. 124k at the moment. 124,000, sorry, at rank 114. Pretty average gem. But we can make this gem heal us for double when we use Die Flesh Sustained here on the Bone Armor. Okay, so Bone Armor gives damage reduction. We get 15 stacks in this build because of the Wisdom of Callan Amulet. And more importantly, increases your life per second by 10% per target hit. So basically we have 15 stacks. Okay, so we get enormous amount of health regen. Okay, I can go up to around about 500,000 HP per second. Right now it's 141, but we're using draw life as well in this build. I can go up to like 500,000 HP per second in healing on this build. So you're really, really tanky. Like, really tanky. It's crazy good. Right now on this gear, I think I'm running like 2 orgs as well. About 2 orgs right now on this gear. So, yeah. If you're looking for a tanky pet build, it's kind of unique way to play, man. Look no further, man. It's really, really cool. So, yeah, guys, Christmas, this gives us an extra 300% damage when 2 control parent effects go off into the target. And we have this in this build. Fantastic. For belt guys, we're using Deity's Binding. Make sure you roll thorns on everything, as I said earlier, and you may gain an additional up to 50% damage reduction when you're afflicted by any curses. So both of these are curses, so bang, bang, you're going to get a damage reduction. It just keeps you alive, basically. It just keeps you alive. Nice. Okay, so ring guys, you want to use the Stone of Jordan. I know, isn't it weird? Stone of Jordan. Make sure you got a physical roll here. Thorns damage as well. Mine's not that fantastic. But, and you want to use the Boreascus's Chip, I think that's how you pronounce it. But basically, it's the Thorn legendary gem. This one right now is rank 109 to produce an extra 103,200 thorns. Okay, so that's the gem you want to use in there. Last jewelry slot, guys, is the Wisdom of Callan. Wisdom of Callan gives us more bone armor stacks. Okay, the more bone armor stacks we have, more damage reduction, and of course more regen from Thy Flesh Sustained, and that will trigger with the Gizzard gem here. So you get tons of regen and armor. Keeps you alive. It's good stuff. Last gem, guys, of course, is Enforcer, because at its core, this is a pet build. The Enforcer damage will increase on the command skeletons, and of course, that will increase the Thorns damage. That's very, very cool, man. For braces, guys, we're using Nemesis braces as well. Physical damage summons an extra elite pack on Shrines and Pines for war progression. Nice. For Helm, guys, definitely go for it. And Darials, get that physical roll on here. Mine's not very good, but that physical damage really does help with the Thorns damage reflection from your command skills, which is a physical rune. For shoulders, guys, pretty much anything you want, but Portrait Skeleton King is really, really nice because, you know, self-res. And for gauntlets, we are using the Mori-bound gauntlets as well. So, your golem sheds a corpse every second, okay? It's not doing it right now because we're in town, but because he's shedding a corpse every second, it's going to be proccing and devour satiated, okay? Increases maximum life by 2% for 2 seconds for each corpse devoured. And also we get essence back as well. We don't have to worry about the health aspect of this build, because normally most builds will use Cannibalize, but you don't have to worry about that because we're regenerating absolutely the same amount of HP with Mortal Wildebeest Gizzard. It's very, very cool. Nice. And of course, guys, for chest, use Aquila for the extra 50% damage reduction, man. Your essence was never dropped down. Okay, so free damage reduction. It's fantastic. And also, guys, put rubies in your chest plate. If you're on it, you want more tank, just put rubies in your chest plate. You can swap these out to Topaz, have more DPS on your gear. Also, guys, kind of weird this build actually. Like crit, CHD doesn't really help. You know, you just want tank stats. You know, so intelligence, vitality, stuff like that on your gear. Okay, I'll have a full guide written up fairly soon for the best rolls all geared, and that would be in the description of this video. Okay, so we've gone over all the gear, I think. Yeah, we have. Yeah. Okay, let's go over to cube now, and then we'll do a riff. Okay guys, so in the cube we've got the Spear of Jario. Your Thorns is increased by 15% for every enemy afflicted by one of your curses. Okay, we've got 2 curses in this, so it's going to ramp the damage up an absolute ton. Okay, next option here guys, we've got the Golem Skin Breaches. The cooldown your command of Golem is reduced by 25 seconds, and you take 30% less damage while your Golem is alive. Okay, so basically this dude gives you a ton of damage reduction, absolute loads. You can choose any rune you want really. Flesh Golem gives you a quick more few corpses in the early stage to proc your satiated, so you get more, you know, more total HP. But I kind of like Bone Golem. Bone Golem lets you move this guy and drag all enemies with him to one target. So I see you got another elite pack over here, and you all them in one spot. You know, drag load of mobs over, because obviously we're using Flesh Sustained with Draw Life in this, man, so you want as many mobs around as possible because it jacks up our regen through the roof. So what I tend to do is, like, say this dude's elite pack over here and my golem's over fighting another elite, I would can't say he's over here and I would cast him and drag him over and drag everything over with him to my spot where I'm fighting currently, and this can jack up my regen, keep me alive. That's the reason why I put that into it, man. It's pretty sweet. It's nice, man. It's such a unique build. I really like this, man. It's so different. It's so different, man. Liking it. Okay, so let's go back to the cube. I've got to talk about the other stuff. So Golem Skin Breaches, and of course, guys, conventional elements. Once this hits the physical rotation, that's when you see the biggest damage spike. Okay, Necro only has 3 rotations on this ring. The only character in the game that can actually do that. And once you hit there, that's when you can see your biggest Thorns damage. Okay. Nice. Okay then, so what I have to do now is just do a reft base now, so let's do a little reft. I've only got like 2 orgs on gear. The gear is not even rolled that well, okay, it's pretty janky. But I've already done 108 with Paragon. I can easily do 100 with even out Paragons, but it's very, very niche on what sort of riff you get, okay? So, obviously the best Rift Guardian we can have is Blighter, but there's some Rift Guardians that just take forever to kill, like Orlash or the Butcher, because it's very, very hard for certain of their attacks to be reflected back to the skeletons, okay? So there is some Rift Guardian that is absolutely just a no-go. You know, like a complete no-go, but there's some Rift Guardians that you could just kill just like that, so it's kind of, yeah, you have to kind of fish for the GG Rift, man, but it's very, very good. And some people have been doing really, really well with this build as well, like on normal mode here. Where's that guy? FC Fight, he's done GR 126 in 10 minutes 58, okay, and he's done this at 5,000 Paragon. Pretty much same build, like I said, you know, what I said earlier, you could actually use Hexing Pants here, you know, you could use Hexing Pants here and actually go further, but, you know, this guy is fully orged and he's used his Paragon as well, man. So, oh, by the way, the damage does go up with intelligence on your gear into Paragon as well. So you jack up your intel, they will do more damage. On this run we're doing right now, we've got no main stat added. So you can already see, like, he's done this already, a 5k Paragon, and he's done 126, you know. So it's pretty impressive that it's up there with Lancer and, of course, Singularity Mage, you know. It's right up there. It's right up there. Probably not the best build, man, but in terms of gameplay, it's really, really fun. It's really, really fun. Okay, guys, so what I've got to do now is do the skills. So, Decrepify Opportunist, Crippling Curse that reduces enemies' movement speed by 75%. Reduces the damage afflicted enemies by 30% for 30 seconds. We take an extra 30% damage reduction with this rune. As soon as you engage the monsters, you're going to be casting this straight away. Absolutely straight. That is the first thing you should be casting, man. And then get in there, get those bone armor stacks, and get regenerating health. Very nice. Frailty, Scent of Blood. Okay, so this is on the right click. I've got on it right now. A crippling curse that kills enemies then when they are less than 15% health. Curse enemies take an extra 15% increased damage from your minions. Okay, so this jacks up the skeletal command skeleton damage. Okay, and also it will jack up our Thorns damage as well. Okay, so it's all about that Thorns ramp up. Command Golem, Bone Golem, guys, like I said earlier, for the groupage, okay? He will reflect a little bit of damage back with Thorns, but it's all about the skeletons, these dudes right here. Command Skeletons, Dark Mended, okay? Dark Mended heals us for 0.5 of your total health per hit while being commanded. In this build, you have a lot of HP, because you can just put tank stats into your gear. Okay, so once we've got loads of satiate stacks here from Devour, we'll probably be well over 1.2 million HP, okay? So 0.5 of that per second is actually quite a lot of HP. Nice, very, very nice. Bone Armor, guys, like this is via sustained damage reduction per stack. We get 15 stacks in there, and of course that enormous health regen. Enormous health regen. Then Devour, satiated guys as well, gives you essence back, and increase your maximum life by 2% for 2 seconds for each corpse devoured. We are generating corpses constantly from the Moribund Gauntlets. Very, very nice. Then passive guys, Arabian Animator. Your minions gain 200% of your thorns, which is disgusting. Internal Torment, your curses cost 50% less essence and last forever. So you don't have to keep casting the curses all the time when the enemies worrying that they're going to run out. This puts it on there permanently. A bit like Creeping Death on the Witch Doctor. Spreading Malediction, receive a 1% damage bonus for each enemy afflicted by one of your curses. We've got 2 curses in this build. So you want to pull as many mobs as possible on screen while you're engaging that elite pack. And the more curses you put out, the more damage ramp up you're going to go up. You see where I'm going with this, but it's really cool. And of course then guys, draw life as well. Increase your life regen by 10% for each enemy within 20 yards. Quite a decent 20 yards there, man. So it's quite large. So you want to get as many mobs in one spot. Nice, okay guys, less waffling. That's how you basically, all the stuff there. Let's go and do a GR100. If you're on the PC, Numlock Trick Devour, so that way it auto-casts it. You can only do it on the PC. Just Google Diablo 3 Numlock Trick. It is safe to use, you will not get banned. Right, let's go. There we go, we cast it now. Let's go. I love this build, man. Oh, the map ain't great though. Oh, we got a pack straight away by the looks of it. Right, this curse, command skeletons. Right, I want to get some bone armor stacks. I've got 12 up right now. Now, we want to find the yellow guy, man. Where is he? Let's have a got a pack. Let me just pull back a little bit. Unfortunately, we've got like a terrible map. Now, guys, I've just casted Command Skeletons here, and you can see now. Unfortunately, he's already died. But you can see that yellow border. That's when you know that Command Skeletons is working. That is on target. Okay. So basically, you're looking for an elite pack that has good affixes that can be reflected back to the target, okay? So this one's got Arcane, Molten, which ain't very, very good. Missile Dampener Waller. So in my opinion, this is kind of a pack that you should skip because of affixes. But this elite pack we've got here kind of attacks pretty fast. He's got a nasty, nasty melee attack. A really nasty melee attack. So when he hits the skeletons in physical melee, he's going to wreck himself. Okay, he's going to hurt himself quite badly. So you have to, you know, say for instance you had a Hammerlord pack. Hammerlord pack. Oh my god, it's my Diablo mob, guys. Benef. And it's dead. There it is. You see that big kill there as well. Nice, there we go, got the progress. So, you know, if you had a Hammerlord pack, for instance, if you had a Hammerlord pack, and they hit your skeletons with all that thorns going off on them, they will get it will get wrecked. If we're lucky, we might hopefully get a Hammerlord pack during this video, man. That would be sweet. But you guys, as you push forward, just cast your correct fight all the time. If you get a door like this, just command skeletons on it to bust it open. Okay. There's certain white trash that you want to go for as well. Disentombed Hulks, white Hammerlord packs, anything that's really, really big. You know, that does an enormous amount of damage in one hit to your character. Okay, we just got the best affix right here. We just got the best affix. Frozen is the best affix for proccing Thorns. Okay. Unfortunately, this guy is a Juggernaut, so it won't do quite as much damage. You can see, look, it's dead already. Just because Frozen, because he dropped Frozen on the floor. And he's dead. You see how fast that was? That's absolutely bonkers, man. Shame the Rift is garbage. We're using Nemesis braces in this build, so we can actually summon elites as well. Molten Illusionist Plague Jailer. Now, Jailer is also one of the better effects as well, because it just does. It obviously just Jailers the whole screen. He's going to take a lot of damage. You can see already. Look how much damage he's taken already. Also, guys, look at the regen as well, yeah? Okay, so I'm standing next to all these dudes on Geo 100, and my life per second right now, 500. Look at that, 500. 500,000 HP per second right now. And you can see, I'm not even using those self-res. You can see that right now, I've got my HP is 1.4 million right now. It's insane. Illusionary Boots as well, so we can get straight through. There's another pack here. Not particularly a good elite pack. Okay, Command Skeleton's now onto it. Use the bone armor, the bone golem. So what's he got? He's got Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm is quite a good affix. You can see that. It just propped my thorns there. I'm standing right next to him as well. It's kind of scary, but you've got to get used to it. You see that? There was another Thunderstorm hit going off there, I believe. He's almost dead already, and he's dead. Wow, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But sometimes, like I said earlier, if you get elites that don't have a good melee attack or something like that, and they're just like kite you all the time, then you will have to just leave it, basically. And there's certain Rift Guardians, like I said earlier, that are just absolutely dreadful for this build, but you get some Rift Guardians that are just absolutely amazing. Alright, this one's got... Let's have a look. This one's got Electrified Mortar. Whoa, almost dropped there. Mortar can be good, but it's kind of tricky, man. It's kind of tricky to get them to land on you guys. Unfortunately, this guy's affixes are absolutely terrible for this build. But as you can see, he's got a really vicious melee attack. You see him attacking my skeletons there? And you can see the reflect just going off and off and off. So let me stand about here and get him to hit my skeletons a bit better. This is where Illusionary Boots come to the build. So we get freedom of movement. You can see him there. He's got loads of bad effects. If he had like Orbiter or Frozen now, he would have just one-shot himself a long time ago. And he goes dead. Because I stayed with that one just because I knew he had a good, fast melee attack, you know. But yeah, it's very, very fun. This build can go very, very far. It's very, very different, you know. Like when we normally play Rapha Mages and like that, you know, Singularity Mages on LoN or whatever. You know, it can be... They're very, very glass cannon builds. That's the word I'm looking for, glass cannon. Look, oh my god, that one just died already. I don't even know what damage number we had, by the way. If you want to see the damage numbers for this build, it's the white damage numbers. I've actually took off my crit numbers right now, by the way. It's dead already. Also, guys, I forgot to mention, actually, because it's a Legacy and Nightmares build, every item on your gear must be ancient for the damage bonus, by the way. I can't remember if I even mentioned that at the beginning. I'm half asleep today, man. I need a coffee. I need a coffee. Let's keep going. But most of the time, you want to be hunting down elite packs. But big things like this, Death Maidens. This is one of the mobs that is good. And you can see that, like, it's instantly dead already. Death Maidens hit extremely hard. Extremely hard. Also, Hell Witches are really good for this as well. You can get them, the Hell Witches, to hit your skeletons with that bolt, it's going to wreck them. They're going to get absolutely destroyed. But yeah, you want to curse as many mobs as you can and bring them to the show like this. Here we go. But remember, you command skeletons once on the main pack. You always want to be, hopefully, want to get yellow packs on this build, because blue packs are going to be a pain, because, you know. There we go. You see that? Oh my god. That's absolutely bonkers. I absolutely love this build, guys. I can't stop playing. Oh, look at... Oh my god. It's so cool, man. It's so different as well, you know. It's so different. You actually have to use your brain on this one, you know. It's just mindless. I really, really like this. Wow, you see that big dude just get wrecked. Shield pylon now. Another yellow pack. Can't believe how many yellow packs I'm getting. Amazing. Let's drag all the mobs to it. Wow, you see that? He's already on half HP. I'm trying to pick him out. Oh, this is the only tricky bit of the build, actually. Just trying to actually pick him out of the crowd. There we go. Now we've got command skeletons on there now. Bone Ringer's ramping up. He hit me and he's died. Amazing, man. I wish Witch Starter had a Thorns build like this. That'd be so cool. Exorcist is a really good one as well. Really, really good, man. You see there, look, he's just trying to shot himself already. So always try to, like, when white trash, look for ones that do an enormous amount of damage in one hit. You know, Hammer Lords. Got mechanical Golgors are perfect, you know. Watch these guys just absolutely wreck themselves now, really. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stand here, because I can take these hits. Look, whack, and he's trying to hit me, but he's actually hitting my skeletons as well at the same time. And look, he's just... Wallop, he's just killed himself. Look, there's two of them down already. It's amazing, man. Hopefully, at the end of this video, if we get Blighter, that would be so cool if we get Blighter. I'm not actually trying Anarchs, actually. So we try Anarchs? Let's try Anarchs. Nasty mobs hit very, very hard. Yep, they're dead already. So Anarchs is another good one to do as well, man. Sweet. But yeah, the main thing you want to do, man, as you're pushing forward, always... Oh, look at that dude there. Oh, this is going to be good. Come on, dude. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot to clarify there. There we go. Wow! Did you see that? Oh my god! Oh, this build is so much fun, guys. I'm actually thinking about... I'm going to do Wedge Starter for the next season as well, but I'm thinking about for my solo Necro build, I'm thinking about doing this one, man. I'm thinking about doing this. It's a very niche build, man, but I just love the interaction, man, because you have to think about it. It's like, oh, I want this thunderstorm to hit my skeleton, so I'll better stand here. Oh shit, we're super tanky. We can actually do that, you know? It's cool. Oh, we've got another guy over there. Shoot. Right, this guy's got the enormous two-hand hammer attack, man, so this should be absolutely fine, I think. There you go, he's dead. Right, recommand skeletons of this guy. This guy's got a really good melee attack, as we know. He's got a really, really good melee attack. Do a powerful at the moment as well. Bang, dead. Oh my god. It's so cool. I love it. It's just nice to play a Necro pet class where you're not just dying all the time. So no, we might die now because we just found a shock town map. Oh wow, those dudes hurt. Actually, you know what? I've not really tried Boggin Trappers. Let's try Boggin Trappers. See how fast these guys die. Got this one here targeted. Yeah, it's sort of. Boggin Trappers are actually quite good progress, but okay, here we go. Okay, this guy's got Teleport, Reflect, Electrified, Poison, Enchanted. Okay, so this is a pack that I should skip. But what type of yellow item guy is he? He's got a one-hand sword. He's swinging. Okay, so this guy is actually quite good, because he was just spamming his one-hand sword attack and just killed himself pretty much straight away. So, obviously, affixes and Frozen. Frozen is the A-class affix, man. And Orbiter's really good as well. Really, really good. But remember, you don't just have to skip it straight away. Look what mob it is. If he's got like a fast affix, you know, he's going to be doing, hopefully, melee attacks to you pretty quickly, sort of thing. Or maybe an archer's got like fire in his bow, absolutely crazy fast, man. I found Tusk Brogan's not that good, so I'm going to skip that guy. Okay, let's just curse everything, because let's increase all of our damage. This guy's dead already. Wow, you know why? Because it was frozen, man. Who we've got? We've got the Infernal Maiden. I don't think I've ever tried this one. it shouldn't be too bad, actually, because she's got loads of PBAOE. And it's going to hit those skeletons like crazy. Wait, just wait for... Actually, I just realised, actually, I have the stun on the Templar. I need to turn that off, actually. Because it's stopping her from melee. Oh my god, she's getting wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. I think this is one of the better ones, actually. Yeah, just PBOE, and there you go, guys, dead. What an absolutely cool, different, tanky pet build, guys, for the Necromancer, man. It is so much fun. I wish I played this years ago. It is so much fun, guys. It's awesome. We can also do this with a Tragul set as well, and even an Aris in a way as well, man. So, there you go, guys, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had an absolute blast making this one, man. I'm definitely going to probably main this for the Season 17. Lovely. Okay, guys, so feel free to like and subscribe and share this video. The build guide in the description of this video will be there as we get closer and closer to Season 17 for all the best rolls of gear. But I absolutely love this build, man. It is so much fun. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video, man. Take care, man. Take care. Oh, man, it's cool. Love that build, man. Love it. Big shout out to those guys subbed on Patreon as well. Enigma Phoenix, High Tears, and Wayne Land. Thanks very much, guys, for the extra layer of support. Okay, guys, that's all for today. See you in the next video.